some company need to starting how to do the lean organization, how to organize the organization. It will be quickly when you need to turn around or design the new organization to support the new technology, new trend, and also how to change over the one night when you need to decide to go to some area that you never do in the past, right? And the important that in the leadership, because of based on in the past, we never have the challenge situation like this. How you build the leadership to do the thought process leader, right? How to make sure that they know what they need to do, right? And how to build the new candidate, new employee to become the new leader in the future. This is the important. And the last is how to make sure that all your employee, how you have the pulse check to check with your employee for their experience, how you turn your employee to become the ambassador for your organization. This is the key 5 top priority that all the HR will be reconsidered in 2021. Go to next slide. Okay. And every time when we talking about transformation, the people will be thinking that if transformation, what is meaning? It meaning that they need to buy the new technology and use the technology to drive the people for the productivity, right? Use technology to saving or use technology for the automation. However, the mainly that important for us that we believe that every company is transformation their business. They need to think about how to transform their people to become the people transformation, because of people is a key of all every organization, because of they need to believe why they need to transform, and there are person who need to drive this to the team and drive to their customer also. That's why we need to starting to transform is for your employee. Okay, next slide, please. All right, please go to another slide. Yeah. As I mentioned, right, every business transformation, the key is the people. In the past, we talk about human capital management, but now when we're talking about the human capital management, we need to think change from C to X. Go to next slide. Yeah. Is human experience management. Why experience is important, right? If you see in the next slide please. Every experience, that means every moment that people touch in the organization, from recruiting process to onboarding, right? And they know that they have what kind of the gap or what is day to day that they need to do, right? If we can touch point every step to the employee, what the objective, what vision, or what the kind of mission that organization or company would like to achieve, right? If they align with you as a HR team, as a management in organization, they will use this moment, right, to their work. And also, if you have the new employee that they become to the leader, or you would like to promote someone as a leader, right? How you make sure that they know what kind of the skill gap that they have, the career path they need to build the training for them, right? And when they become to the leader, what they need to doing, like coaching the people, building the team, right? And also to support and align with the top management to their staff, right? This is important also, that how every step of the momentum that the HR and the employee and management need to touch point with your employee. As we sharing that, we see that based on the research, right, more than 50% of the moment, right, that we define that every moment that will be gained and also make the people that believe in the company, right? Okay, next. Yeah. So I would like to share that what SAP SuccessFactor solution that we will present today. And based on the solution that we have, you can pick and choose what kind of the solution that you are looking, right? Shihab, go to next slide, please. We start with operation data that day to day the HR need to operate, right? From how to analyze the individual and also how to analyze the team and how you analyze the organization. This is important area that you need to understand from operation data and also the experience data together. Because of when you combine these foundation together, and when you linkage between the recruit solution, onboarding, reward, paying, and developing the people, and also changing everything, that it should be in the one of the source of truth. That as a HR, as a management, you will understand the reaction or what kind of decision that in the past why people doing, because of you can compare the operation data and experience data together, and everything is built in one platform solution from SAP. Okay, next slide, please. And also, if you see that SAP believe that how we need to make sure that we can support the HR organization. That's why we need to put some AI, like conversation AI together. We use the RPA to monitor the process because of sometimes it's workload, because of all the information, all the document is fine to your HR team and how you manage. That's why we have like predictive solution for you, and also how to make sure that you can collaboration with the people in different place, different organization together, and how you communicate well in terms of the organization to the employee. This is one solution that SAP can offer to the customer. We call HXM solution. Okay, go to next slide. Next slide, please. Shihab, next slide, please. Okay, so for the SAP SuccessFactor HXM suite, right? If you see the component in the block, right, like recruit, onboard, learning, performance and goal, compensation, and success and development, this is a pick and choose. SAP, we have the end-to-end solution in the HR solution. However, the customer and partner, they can give the advice to you what the area that your company are looking, what is a priority in your organization that you would like to improve. You can start, some company, they can start with learning because of their expand business very fast. They need more workforce in their organization. Some organization, they have the challenge because of they have a lot of the people reside in their organization. And they found out that maybe the people thought that the employee thought that they don't have the career path. That's why you need to build the performance and goal and make the people understand that they have a career path in the organization and how you develop them, right, to fulfill or fit based on your expectation in your organization. This is an example that for SAP SuccessFactor is cloud solution that customer can pick and choose the solution and implement, and then you can build for the roadmap for the HR transformation from your organization. Next slide, please. And if you see that one area that the people are looking is because of now, you need to access their information. You need the UI that flexible for them, right? The way that we build this should be the mobile UX that should be familiar from the employee, that they can access their employee data. They can access their development plan. They can access when they give the feedback to the manager, or the manager give feedback to them. This is the easy way that you can collaborate and interact with your employee if they can access their information from the mobile device. Next, please. And the last is, every time when we talk about the success factor, because of people understand this cloud solution. And sometimes they worry about security or how to handle the workload. In this slide is showing to you that SuccessFactor is not new in the market. We have more than 160 million subscribed users in our SuccessFactor solution. And more than 7,000 companies trust SAP. And they deploy this solution to organization and support their employee, right? More than 45 million running users that access the content and learning and doing develop themselves. More than 67 million using Performance and Go, right? If you see that I would like you see that how SAP SuccessFactor support the customer for allow the work, right? And you see that we have the partner who build the application on top with SAP SuccessFactor is more than 100 solution on top with SAP SuccessFactor. And today we have the partner in Maldives can deliver SuccessFactor for you. This is my key message. Thank you. I pass to Shihab. Then this is our reference customer that you can see. Yep.
Okay, thank you, K-pop. So now next I will introduce Yuvraj from Sales. Yuvraj, do you want to start the presentation from your end?
I think I will start.
I'll play the video.
How do you attract and retain the best talent?
In the world of HR, attracting the best talent is a continual challenge. We need to have the best people, and SAP SuccessFactors offered the best global solution. We're a world leader in high-tech manufacturing of glass and ceramic-based products. We produce products that make a difference in everybody's lives. We do everything from optical fiber for optical communications. We do emission control substrates for automobiles and trucks, and we make display glass for things from televisions to cell phones. People are really at the core of everything we do. We're in a continual war to get the best talent that we can. We want people to come to Corning and spend their entire career there. We have to have the best systems to not only attract great workers, but retain them and help them to grow and have a very worthwhile career. When we deployed SuccessFactors, we replaced a 20-year-old legacy system. The employees loved it. It is incredibly intuitive, and we've successfully processed everything we do in the course of a year, from employee performance reviews to annual compensation to our talent planning cycle. Navigation is seamless. Everything's all in one place. You're right in SuccessFactors, and you can rapidly get to everything that you need as an employee. Our journey to the SAP SuccessFactors cloud platform has given us the capabilities to get the workforce we need who can carry us forward as a corporation for success. The SuccessFactors services team has been outstanding. Everybody they brought has incredible skills and experience. It reduced the time it takes us to deploy new capabilities, which saves us money, and we get the best possible solution. We're able to deliver things and delight our coworkers so much more quickly. It's very rewarding.
Find out how your business can improve the employee experience.
Yeah. Hey, good morning. Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Once all who are joined for our today's webinar, thank you for your wonderful time today. As our friend already spoke about having employee experience in the pandemic situation, Okay, what important for us is that reaching out to the employee at the right time and having regular reviews from them and having them access to our systems. As we spoke about our SAP SuccessFactor as a solution, as I'm showing you, this solution is so easy to access that we can access this solution from anywhere in the world from our mobile itself. Okay, where we can see a to-do list. Start with the to-do list. Here we have the menu icon. Okay, where we can see what is my home, team, activity, my learning related activities, org chart, goal, and the profile. All the activities are there, as well as my settings are there. This logins works only on predominantly with your user ID and passwords. Now let me give the little bit overview how what is this solution, how it looks like in a mobile. That is up to the organization, which are the things that we would like to give a presentation to give a rights to our employees. When we talk about the rights, see here we can see there are the approval rights. Here we can see the 2 timesheets are pending for the approval. This is very good for the manager. They can go, they can get inside, and they can see the team timesheet, whatever the time they have worked on, and they can just go simply accept and reject. Further, they want to see further more detail. There is a view detail activities are there. If they click on that, they can get more further details about those activities. These requests are coming for the employee, those who are reporting to them. As well as there is a performance review tab. You can see there are the performance reviews are there. Here we can see whatever the performance review are overdue, those also we can see that those are coming in red, and the manager have to go and act on the those performance review appraisals, and they can go and they can further fill out the details for the performance review. When we get into the performance review, okay, where we get detailed information about what are the objectives that we have set, okay, and based on the objectives and the parameter, the goal setting we have done for those employees. On that basis, we can see the entirely the appraisal details, and here are the, if I want to fill the detail, I can go further more in inside of each and every my goals, and we can go and we can give our reviews. We just have to click on edit, and we just have to go and give our ratings to the employee. Then same here means accessing the performance appraiser system is so easy. Here at right top corner, you can see there is a triangle, okay, which is a blind triangle. It is showing. That is, once we click on that, then it is going for the next level of approval. Once the supervisor does his approval, like that, we have we can provide the feedbacks for the employees. This is how the employees can share their feedbacks to the organization, because having a feedback for every employee, it is very, when the employees are working from offshore or they're working from home, they should know which are how many days of leaves they are pending, because they don't have a immediate access to their HR. Then they have a access to the system, and they can see what is my upcoming holiday is there, and how many leave days those are pending for him. And from here itself, they can go and they can click on a time off, and they can go and apply for the leave for their upcoming days. If they have some planned leaves, they can go and check those leaves also. As well as you can see how easy to access this leave system, and they can go and they can apply for the leave from here, from the system itself. Okay, then this is how the easy, that gives easiness to the employees, and go and fill their timesheets, go and fill their attendance, as well as access the organization related data. And when we talk about further detailed activity, there is a learning curve. Okay, we talked about our employee learning curve. Then employees should have access to the courses, because organization is not only focusing towards their growth. When they are focusing towards employee growth, when the employee skills are going to grow, and when the employees are going to get developed, the same on that basis, the organization development will happen.
Yuvraj, I think you have got muted. Yuvraj, you are on mute now.
Talent profile, total rewards, reimbursements, and the travel request, resignation, visiting card, COVID-19 self-declaration form. Means if employee is having COVID-19 self-declaration form, if we submit, then immediately in this organization, we are our HR team is getting activated. They are talking to the insurance team, okay, because they have to. Our employees should get a right treatment for them. Okay, as well as you can see there is a form 16, which is for the India version. Okay, the form 16 employees can go access their form 16 and insurance detail as well, and they can get the easy access. Don't you feel by looking at all this information, once the employee see all this detail, do he have to go again and again to his HR and ask for the detail? We can They can access their details immediately and easily from the system itself. That's how we have built our success factor as a solution for our customers, and they are having the easy access for that. Okay, this is how it looked like, as well as we have groups and feeds. Okay, where like a Facebook and like a Facebook and Twitter or WhatsApp. Okay, we can have the organizations group. Okay, where we have Life at Savic as a group for our employees, where they can go, they can share their feeds. Okay, they can go update their feeds, they update the contents, they put the questions to our HR, where we can see 178 members is a part of our this JAM group. It is called as a SAP JAM group, which is an internal organization communications and internal organization discussion. Tomorrow, employees would like to put certain questions or they want to understand something, they can go and put up their questions to the HR or put up a questions to if the organization is flat, then they can go and put a question to any of the higher level people. They can ask their queries, they can have the discussion, they can share their thoughts and the discussion. This is how we have built a very easy and dynamic platform for the employees, those who are going to have the access for their organization detail. This was access of our mobile version. Now I would like you to go to our updated. We'll go to our system, and we'll see which are the further functions that we have in the system itself. Now coming to the because I will give the little bit overview about the SAVIC technologies, because I continued the flow which we have started. We have shown the success factor as a solution. Now I will give the little bit brief about the SAVIC technologies. We are the partner with HS Consulting. We are based in India, and we are having we are a platinum partner of the SAP and having very good solutions on the SAP business transformation. And we have a dedicated team who helps our customers in the HR transformation through SAP SuccessFactors. Okay, what we take care when we talk about the people engagement. Nowadays, nobody talks about the human resource management, or nobody talks about it's a personal administration. Now, along with the today's world, and today's you can say the automation and the easiness which the customers and the employees are. Customer means our internal employees are also customer for us. Okay, then those are also our customer, and we have to treat them very well. When we have to treat them very well, we have to take care of their entire talent, and we have to focus towards developing the talent, retaining the talent, and having a right use of our talent. When we talk about this retention and talent management piece, it starts with our core HR functionalities, where we have an integrated talent management suite which integrates with the performance and the compensation management. Further, recruiting and quality and speed, quality, and which helps the organization to increase their speed in hiring the employees. Learning and development, as I spoke few minutes back, as a curve that we have to develop the employees. Towards that, we are having the employee learning and development curve, and as well as finally it's a payroll where employee payroll has to run very smoothly. Everything has to be automated. No you can say no intervention, manual intervention is required. The system should run payroll quickly, and immediately the pay slips, remuneration statement, and the statutory forms has to be submitted automatically. That is what we are looking forward. Then when we go with the solution, which helps in the improvement of 57% of recruiting processes of the SAP HR, which is a success factor, as well as we can have multiple solution which can be integrated with our core solution or our cloud solutions of the SAP SuccessFactor. Now, going to the next, what are the business benefit every organization get? As a strategic alignment we can do, increase that helps the organization to increase their strategic alignment with the employees. Efficiency, when we have the right tool in place, which helps then increase your efficiency, and ultimately that helps the organization to improve their productivity. And like, you no need to when we talk about this product, it's a cloud solution, then there is no need to have the expensive hardware. We have to maintain the hardware, we have to have the separate room for that. Okay, and then further, as I showed you, the mobile application, it's very easy to use, easy to access, user friendly. That is what we are looking when we look at the solution. And integrated experience, sharing the information, as I showed you, we have one platform which is integrated with each other, is where we are having an employee master data information, where we are having a performance related detail, where we have learning related detail. Means each employee get all the details at one place itself. Now, today we will talk about three important basic business functions in the HR solution. That is a SuccessFactor Employee Central as a solution. When we have to achieve our business objectives, which we have seen in the previous slide, when we have to achieve our improve our talent, then it is very important to have the right data into the system and have the right details about our employees. Where we can see this employee center helps into the employee self-service, manager self-service, promotion, termination, then automate organization management is where they can go and they can see the organization structure of them and below the level, and then that helps to track, maintain the relationship, vacancy tracking, everything happens. Then time management, which I just showed you in the mobile, which is very easy to access the goal absence management, time sheets, we can fill it from the system, mobile transactions we can do, and the global benefits like if we are under projects, then we have to assign our timesheets to that project, then that project costing and project related activities can happen to the system itself. This is how the position management, which we can see. This is how it look like when we access to our laptop from the system. And then organization management, where we provide the entire transparency to the employees, where they can access organizational information at the glance, where they can see which are my higher level people. If I want to reach at a higher level, which are the designations that we have to go through and have to access my improve my performance in the organization. Then to fill those positions, and to have those positions, then we need a robust tool where we can have the automation to be done, where we can get the pull of the resources by posting, integrating with the job portals, where they can see which are the vacancies are there, and right people can come and you can say apply for the jobs. That is how we will have it. Then candidate experience, and that helps to improve the first is the source, second is the candidate experience. Candidates, they can see the self-managed career portal, they can see the talent community, they can see where my profile is standing today. And then further is our recruiter experience, that I will give you the glimpse of that. Then SuccessFactor recruiting solution. It helps the recruiters to improve their postings. That helps into recruiting marketing and the recruiting management. That's all. And that coming to the solution, we are having the requisition management solution. We are having a candidate management solution, mobile recruiting, and the candidate resume search, which can be happen very easily from the system itself. And along with that, we have a document center, then where they can share their documents electronically with e-signature, where we can do integration with our e-signature platform, document management system of the SAP. And then where we can have the multiple forms can be developed for those employees, and those can be put on a new hire portal for all the candidates. Now coming to the when we have the right talent hired into the system, then very important for the organization to gauge the performance of those candidates, gauge the performance of those employees, and keep updating them about their performance, keep updating their about goals and their achievements. Okay. Then for that, the goal management is very important. We have a 500 plus standard goals available into the system, which can be accessed to mobile or any of the system. Further, the continuous performance management. When we have a right talent in the system, then we have to make sure those are performing rightly and regularly. For that, we have to have the a transparent review, and transparent sharing has to happen in terms of their goal achievement. And further is a performance assessment. Then these are through solution. I will give you the glimpse how they look like. This is how we can build our own portal. This is more that we can have it over the system, because mobile, which I showed you, that is up to us, which are the things that we have to give the access to the employees when they are accessing through the mobile. Okay, here we have the different modules where we can go, and we can I showed you the employee central through I showed you the employee central to our system. Now here we can have the interview central, then marketing, performance, and interview related activities will be there, where we can see the job title, what campaign, if you run the campaign, which are the campaign status of those campaign, and details will be there available for us. That is comes under the recruiting, where we can create a job, we can post the job for the candidate hiring, and further we keep getting the status on that from our recruitment team. Okay, here right side we will be having the notifications, and as well as important pending tasks are there, those we can go and approve. And further, we are having my information timesheets. The employee can go and fill their timesheet. SAP Jam group is there. Main important thing is when we are in pandemic situation, then what are the news that we have to share with the employees, the guidelines to go back to the work, if anything the organization has to share. Then connect with the team on the regular basis, because employees are on the virtual. Then regular basis we had to connect with the team. We had to share the facts and figures. Then FAQs we can create and we can share the FAQs and the guidelines working in the pandemic situation, and those can be uploaded and accessed to the mobile system itself. Okay. This is how very easy and important to have access our employee related data, and through performance, through appraiser systems, that we can get it from the system. Very easy to use. Like performance management, I showed you a few minutes back, which is the same thing that we can access. Here we can see what was his financial goal. We can see the detail filled by the employee by themselves, and then further the manager comment along with their ratings that we can share with employees. On that basis, employees will keep getting the regular feedbacks from the system itself. This is how very easy to access the system, and very easy to use the SAP SuccessFactor solution as a system. That's what I just wanted to present from my side. Being the SAP SuccessFactor certified partner, we can go and come and implement the solution at any time, anywhere. Shihab, over to you.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Yuvraj. That's a good presentation. So basically, we have finished presenting the software and the presentation of it. So right now we can have if you have any questions, we'll be able to answer. So please let us know if you have any questions from the attendees.
Shihab, before question, just one thing. These are the, I just wanted to share our business case study, where we have done the multiple successful implementation. There are certain two glimpses I just wanted to give. This is a Marlabs organization based out of Bangalore, where they were having the challenges adopting the consistency and the unified HR solution. This is how the values what they have received after implementation of the SuccessFactor employee centered recruiting, onboarding, performance, and the goal management. Their saving on the labor cost has been improved because they started getting the overall productivity and clarity throughout the organization. And then 20% reduction in the recruitment coordinators tasks, because they have the transparency, they have a transparent system which they can see, and reduction in the administration cost because of the system available throughout the organization. Then administration cost has been reduced. Earlier they used to have the physical paper that used to go to the manager, then further they used to approve, and then those physical paper, the environment saving also happened, as well as the digitalization has come into the organization. This is about the professional organization having 2,000 plus employees, and as well as one of the real estate organization based in India, Bangalore, where the employee strength is up to 1,000 to 1,500. Okay, which helped the organization in the better reporting performance and decision. Their interactivity, okay, agility, and permission to data access and very much secured under terms of the data and security. Then payroll center, where the automation on the payroll has been happened, and then there is a quote has been shared by their IT head, Mr. Hariharan Subramanian. Then this is how we have made our success, and this organization, they have streamlined their HCM solution, human experience. Now I can say the human experience management HXM solution to across the organization. Yeah, Shihab, over to you.
Okay, thank you. So I think we have one question. So where do we store our data? So SAP SuccessFactor is 100% cloud product. So all the product is saved in cloud, and SAP have different data centers all around the world. So if customer needs, customer will be able to select one of the data center there where they would like to host their data. So basically, it will be in different regions of the world. So any other question? I hope I have answered that question.
To storing data, if you have any concern in regard to security and any that sort of challenges, we are happy to meet up and explain to you about the storage of data and how it is operational. Shihab, we do have one more question. Since we do not have any stable connection, what will happen on interruptions?
Yeah. Now, since it's the cloud solution, what is stored in the data will be there always stored. But I can understand there are some times in Maldives we have a problem with the internet and slow connection. So that can be an issue from time to time. But now I think with our services, these kind of accidents are very less. So in general, a lot of Maldivians are already hosting their data in cloud. So without, major interruption, people are able to manage with the cloud data storage. Even some of our products and our already existing customers are using cloud products, and we are able to manage without a major issue. Yeah, do you have the recommended connection speed, internet speed?
Just now we have seen, Shihab, just now we have seen have access to the mobile as well as we have access to system where we have connected through the mobile network. How's the speed?
The speed actually for me it's okay, but what happens is in Maldives sometimes it's that's an issue. But the question is, what's the recommended speed that do we have a recommended speed that we can suggest?
As such, based on understanding that if you do have access to the internet, you should be able to get access to this cloud offerings. And like it is mentioned, it is available on mobile also. So if you are having connection to data, you should be able to access. But in terms of any speed reference and all that, the specific we can check and come back to you on that particular point.
Okay, thanks Zaki for the question. So any other questions from any other attendee? So in this case, I think
we have one more question, Shihab. We have one more question, and the question is that how much this particular solution has been adopted to Maldives environment. So I would just like to brief upon that, like we highlighted, HS is our local partner, and one of the things what they are working on is localization to the Maldives requirements. So the package approach and the customization and adoption, that's what our local partner is, might be able to help you on that. And they can work with you in specific request, and yeah, they can align with those requests also.
Yeah, that's one thing that we'll be able to help. What we have done is, since we are doing the this localized version for the Maldives market package products, we have already done configuration that is relevant to Maldives, like ID card format, customization, and all those kind of things we have already done. So major other things like text and all those things also we'll do it with the package so that it is fully compatible with the local issues. Yeah. So is there any other question?
There is one more question, whether it has work permit and visa management. So Shihab, you can keep the screen open. I am reading it out. Don't worry. Yeah, so no need to switch between this. So there is a question, whether it has work permit and visa management function also, SuccessFactor.
Yeah. I believe SAP has a full visa and work permit management, and additionally, initially it's included in as one area component. Now it has specialized, and it's available as an add-on module. Work permit and visa module is there, so that all the government requirements and all those things can be incorporated there.
Yeah, and we have Kunsupa also. Kunsupa, you would like to point out something on this in regard to visa and work permit?
Okay. Actually, we do have this as option modules as per what she have mentioned. Yeah. If you have the requirement, then we can discuss it separately.
Yeah. So in brief, we do have a solution available.
So if there's no other question, actually, I'd like to thank everybody for attending this webinar. And it will be very good if you can just give us some feedback about the webinar by scanning the QR code from the presentation. And here are the contact information and details of our people, persons from SAP, Civic, and myself. And you'll be able to contact if anybody wants to contact us, we'll be able to contact you and provide any further information.
Yeah. And just to add on to what Shihab is saying, so we from SAP, we have all members available like Kun Napadon. He's our head of mid-market SAP Indochina and covers emerging market. And he's based out in Bangkok, but we cover Maldives from our Indochina region. And similarly, we have Niranjan on the call, who looks after emerging market and Maldives market. So he's available to support. And we have Kunsupa, who is head of SuccessFactor for Indochina region. So we have all the support available, and we are very much focused to our Maldives market to grow. And with Shihab, our local partner HS, and with Civic, I think we are very much committed to ensuring the required support, whatever is expected from the clients. So in case of any queries, any clarification, we are happy to provide demonstration or any clarification, whatever you have. So I would request if you can scan the QR code what Shihab is sharing, so and share your feedback or any demo request or whatever information you would like to have. We'll be happy to come back to you.
Yeah, since there's no more questions, I think we can end the webinar now. So thank you everybody for attending. Thank you for SAP team, and thank you Yuvraj from Civic for attending this webinar. So thank you all. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. I would request our SAP, Civic, and I think Shihab just to remain on the line for joint photo session.
Yeah.